And welcome to TV 35 Sports. I'm here with Stefan Lally. I'm Greg Ficara, a councilman and part-time sports broadcaster. We're very excited to be here tonight. We've got an intertown rival between the visiting Colonia Patriots and the Woodbridge Barons, of which Stefan played for a number of years ago. Stefan, they're both in the same division, the Liberty Gold. They're both 2-2. Add in the great cool weather of tonight. What's your take on the game?
I think it's going to be a beautiful rivalry game. Happy to be here. Crowd's already building out. I think both teams are hungry, both coming off a loss last week. I think it's an exciting matchup. And I think on both sides, the players know what this means for their area of the town. So I think we're looking forward to a great night and an even better game.
Absolutely. You know, folks, you have a lot of, there's a lot of friendships between these two teams growing up in town, playing in the same Pop Warner, or playing against each other, but they know each other. We've got a lot of local talent, obviously, Woodbridge and Colonia, so it's really shaping up for a very exciting game, and we hope you enjoy it. We look forward to bringing it to you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Woodbridge High School Football Stadium for tonight's intertown matchup. The Woodbridge Barons hosting the Colonia Patriots. I'm here with Stefan Lally, a former player for the Woodbridge Barons. I'm Greg Ficara, council president and part-time broadcaster. We're kind of filling in for Speaker Coughlin and Mayor McCormick, Stefan. So, again, here we are in the booth together. I know we talked a little before the game, but it's shaping up to be a good one. Nice crowd.
100%. Beautiful weather out here. I'm excited to be here. You can feel the energy in the crowd. I feel like it's going to be a good game tonight. And no better person to broadcast the game with than you, Craig.
Well, I feel the same way, Steph. So here we are. Both teams, again, being in the Big Central, which is a relatively new football division, very much aligned, Stefan, with the state playoffs. The teams that they played during the regular season, they'll see in the playoffs. They're in the Liberty Gold division. Both teams are 2-2. And as you said, both teams are coming off a loss.
Right.
Colonia lost to Linden 28-20 last week, and Woodbridge lost to Cranford 21-20. So if you look at records, Woodbridge beating Linden in a close game and then winning a game in overtime, I believe. It's got some nice matchups just based on the history so far early in the season. But talk about this rivalry, Stefan, because you played in this. You know what it's like to play Colonia or Kennedy and what it means.
For a Woodbridge boy, this rivalry is larger than life. I remember before the game, after the game, I remember for the fifth quarter club, we would raise money at this local ShopRite, and the residents in town would always make sure to give you a thing or two for the game, way to improve your technique. And if you're playing at the ShopRite after you lost the game, unfortunately in my 4 years we never beat Colonia, they'll let you know quite easily what you did wrong. So safe to say this game means a lot. A lot of folks are here, a lot of folks are watching live. This is a big game, Greg.
That's great. Summing it all up, so we got Jameer Beal and number 21, Josh Allen, a sophomore, back deep for Woodbridge, and kicking the ball for Colonia. Trying to get that number right now, 18.
Anthony Garofalo.
All right, so we're lined up, and here we go for the opening kickoff. It's the calm before the storm. We've got a big storm coming in, but right now it's beautiful football weather.
Good return, moving out to the right edge of the field, out of bounds, out to 37.
Nice return for Josh Allen, and here we go. We'll try to get you some numbers out there as they go out onto the field. Well, since Colonia is out there, let's take a look at some numbers here. I see, let me go down the line here. Wow, we got 3 pages. Number 74, Logan Ramos up on the line. Trying to get the big boys. Number
77, Alexander Roy.
55, Brian Faritas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 3 down linemen. First play.
Good run right up the middle.
That's Jameer Beal, I believe. Was it?
8 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 2 for the Barons.
A nice 8-yard gain just to help the game.
Yep, that was A.J. Bosch. I'm sorry. Number 8 with that nice gain right up the middle.
You're a former coach. How important is establishing the run earlier in the game?
Yeah, you know, I think it's certainly a game of emotion, and if you could set the pace early on, it could steer the way the rest of the game goes.
Another run again.
Alex again, 2 good runs in a row for Bosch.
11 on the play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a run for the 3rd play in a row, touching that Colonia front D line.
Boy, that number 74, Logan Ramos in the middle there, and 77, Alexander Roy, a couple of big people. I see number 15, Nick Sturriel on defense for Colonia. Another handoff to Bosch. And,
I think he was down, but a nice 3-yard gain.
Down by contact, gain of 4 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 6.
No touchdown return in the first drive, lucky for the Barons.
Good play. Nick Sturriel, number 15, in on that play. That was a good play by the Patriots defense. Looked like number 8, Julian Jones.
Got a looks to be an offsides penalty.
Yeah, encroachment by the defense.
Offside, defense, 5-yard penalty. We played
2nd and 1 for the Barons.
So that's going to put us a little closer to the first down marker.
And marching right down into the red zone too.
Yep, good break for the Barons there, as if they needed it. They're doing pretty well on their own. All right, let's get this play in. Handoff.
Touchdown, Jameer Beal.
Touchdown, yes indeed. That was a great run.
For me, it looked like the same play. They were running to the right side. They ran it to a left, and they broke it open.
Yeah.
A way to break a few tackles on the way to the end zone.
Absolutely. Some good blocking out there, and Jameer took advantage of it and found his gaps.
The O-line keeps moving like that, they may not need to pass the ball all game.
No, A.J. Bosch with the hold. I can't see the number on the kicker, but we'll get that in a second. Number 4 is Isaiah Tolliver is good, so we have a quick 7-0 score. I think that gets back to what you say, establishing the game right away. They took charge. Let's take a look at that touchdown one more time. Nice block in there.
Yeah, and it just looks like missed tackles. They had the edge set pretty good there, and he just missed a tackle right there in the front line. One right there in the backfield, and scoots on into the end zone.
Absolutely, and that was Jaden Jones out there on the end, so somebody gave him a good block. And so the Barons are on the scoreboard first. They draw first blood. We'll see how Colonia can respond to this. You can hear that the umpire of the game is mic'd up, so we will get the calls as long as he turns it on. For everybody watching, we're on the Woodbridge Facebook, we're on the Board of Ed Facebook, and we're on Woodbridge YouTube channel. So we're live with this game. Once again, Stefan Lowy and Greg Ficauer, we're very excited to be here. Even though we're the fill-ins, it's an honor to be here with our two town teams. JFK is playing this evening. I'm not 100% sure who they're playing, I forget, but we'll get the word on that. And there's a good kick. Whoa. Brought down pretty quickly.
About a 3 or 4 yard return before he was brought down. Good coverage by the Barons on that kick return.
That was number 5, Noah Bone for Colonia. Did a good job of fielding that ball and getting upfield, but the defense was right there. I'm going to try to take a look at the Colonia offense. Logan Ramos again out there. I see number 9, Joe Perosi. Jaden Jones back at quarterback.
Looks like an empty set right in the backfield.
Yeah. Well, wide receivers, we'll see. Jaden keeping the ball right up the middle, and he is their leading rusher.
Quarterback draw right to begin the game.
Renal Wortman, number 11, is out there as a wide receiver. I see number 3, Nigel Hill. Center looks like number 54. I'm all over the place. Oliver Lamore, just trying to get the names of the players on the field right now. Colonia in another empty backfield. Jaden thinking that Woodbridge was an encroachment, but no call from the officials, so he's looking for a change. We don't have the benefit of the clock, I don't think, to see how much time between plays. Jaden keeps the ball again.
There we go, another quarterback draw, but stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nobody's fooling that. Woodbridge number 23, Jeremiah Allen, in on that. Nice play by Jeremiah. He sniffed that out.
But as you notice, the defense is definitely respecting the quarterback draw. Last play, cover 0, no safety over top. They know what's coming. They've watched some film this week, so hopefully they can keep up the pace.
Absolutely. J.C. Mena was in on that last play, too. Big number 77 in the middle. He's a force. Not on. Look at the size of that guy. Holy mackerel.
I wouldn't want to be in front of him.
Nah. Jaden dropping back for a pass this time. Broken up, almost intercepted.
Good defensive possession for the Barons.
I think it was Noah Bone, number 5, that had a hand on that. I'm not 100% sure. Folks, all confession, this is my first game of the season, so it's going to take me a little while to warm up, Steph. I don't know.
And my true confession, this is my first game in 2 years.
All right, so here we go. We're dropping back for the punt. Our director, Gina Forbes, also new in the position that she's in, being the overall director of TV 35, and we appreciate you all and being here with such a great team. So here's the punt. Looks like a good one. Nice spiral past midfield and caught and down by number 8, and that's Bosch. Barons in good field position, Steph. They're right there at the 50 or 49.
I don't know if you're a betting man, but would you say first play run again?
Yeah, I would think so. Why? Until they stop it, right?
Right.
I mean, you know, that would be a good philosophy. Oh, man, now they're playing some Rolling Stones music, folks. You're taking me back to my high school days. Way back. And there go the Barons. I see number 58 out there, Jeremiah Cologne. Number 9, Dean Fiore. Just shouting out some numbers. Wide split out here, handoff. There you go. Beal, number 6, looks like he gains a few. 1, 2, 3 yards.
I see Colonia playing more aggressive to the run. Wouldn't be surprised if Woodbridge starts to try some play action or throw it deep down the field now that they're respecting the run.
No huddle, right? They didn't huddle up the Barons.
No, keep the pace.
Receivers are wide split. Derek Anderson takes the snap. He looks for his brother. Yeah, I was going to say, that looked like he had his arms on him a little early.
Toby Papula getting called for the pass interference.
Yep, and that was the Anderson connection right there. Derek throwing the ball to his brother. And it looked like it was a good connection, I guess.
You got defensive pass interference, number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, a result in a first down.
Already having a short field, that penalty brings them a lot closer.
Yep, here we go again. We've got Brian Anderson throwing to his brother, Derek. And there you go. You could see it was in a good spot, but practically tackled before the pass even got there. So. I'm getting my Andersons all mixed up here. There's a run by Beal.
Beal on the carry, gain of 4.
Good 4-yard run right up the middle.
For the Barons.
But how awesome must it be for your brother to be the quarterback, your brother also the wide receiver, the connection those two must have, the chemistry.
Yeah, yep. All those years together, and then having that, you know, that legacy of dad playing and your older brother being very successful here. It's just, beside the fact that the Anderson family is friends of both of ours, it's just a very exciting storyline, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Deep ball, incomplete.
Once again, that was the Anderson connection there. Nice throw by Derek, just a little bit further than I think he wanted, but wow, what a nice tight spiral out there. Got some substitutes coming. Number 11 coming in, Jose Tejerio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Also number 7, Jordan Byron. Looks like the Barons are getting ready to spread it out. Brian Anderson going wide to the far side of the field, closest to Colonia. One back set up, looking over to coach for a possible change of call. Signal is in and they're ready to go. Sole set back is number 6, Beal. Nice run by Anderson.
I think he's being pushed forward for a first down.
Yes, indeed. Great second effort by Derek on that play. And the whole team kept their feet moving, right?
Absolutely. What a heads-up play by his O-line to get your quarterback that first down.
That's right. Stefan, it's the old story. I'm sure you've heard it from your coaches. You play until you hear the whistle,
Absolutely.
Right?
Keep those feet going.
That was the perfect example of what happens with the second effort right there. Barons knocking on the door again. 2 wide receivers, far side of the field. Anderson and Byron out there. Right up the middle was Bosch, gaining a couple of yards right there. They're in that red zone now.
Gain of 6. Here's to be 2nd and 4 now for the Barons.
One thing's for sure, the no-huddle is working.
Absolutely. I don't know if you noticed, Stefan, but in that last play, Jordan Byron stepped back as if he was looking for a quick screen. So I'm wondering if that's going to set something up on this play. Brian Anderson went, there it is again. See, he just kind of steps back.
There he goes, almost an option play, looking for the bubble screen.
Wow.
Bring it down to the 3-yard line, first down Barons.
Gain of 14, but there is a flag on the play.
That was a great second effort by Bosch on that play.
Offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, still second down.
You can hear the officials call on that. There was a holding play, so that great run will now come back.
Halfway through the first quarter, and it's probably the first negative play Woodbridge has had probably on either side of the ball.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, you know, speaking, when you mentioned that, I looked over to my left at the scoreboard. Look at that line of people still coming in.
I know.
Holy mackerel.
Happy I got here at 5 just to have part of it.
Yeah, and then the big line of driving across the field. So here go the Panthers. It is 2nd and 15 now. I mean the Panthers, listen to me, an old athletic director. The Barons, 2nd and 15.
Old habits never die.
Yeah.
Beal on the carry, gain of 3, bringing up 3rd down and 12 for the Barons.
Beal on that carry right up the middle. You know, it's almost like it's the old bad on bad here. Here's where we're going, stop us.
Right.
There's kind of like not a lot of secrets here.
Now, Barons just playing back to basic football, hoping to be stopped. Obviously, 3rd and long, Let's see if the Anderson connection's still strong.
Anderson and Bosch are out. Both are out deep. I guess Bosch they're using all over the place, right? He's running the ball. He's out in the slot. We've got twins out here on our side. Single setback.
If you have a weapon, I guess you get on the ball any way possible.
Oh, right up the middle. Jordan Byron, right? Number 7.
Absolutely beautiful ball by the quarterback there. First down Barons on that in the red zone.
Excellent throw. Nice protection by the front line again.
Absolutely had a lot of time to make a right decision on that.
Yeah. Johnny Collado up front, I'm seeing. It looks like Jaden Feliciano. We've mentioned J.C. Mena. Bouncing it outside. It's close. And the official puts it in for a touchdown.
Barron's off to a hot start so far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really punching it out on him.
Take a look at that again.
All right, here comes the kick. Bosch holding.
And it's good. 14-0 Barons.
Isaiah Tolliver with his second extra point of the day. Again, nice job by the offensive line. And here we go. We're taking a look again at that effort. Powing right up the middle. You can see 58, 56 in there. Jeremiah Colon, Jaden Feliciano. I think I also saw number 64, Anthony McGuire, in there. So let's give the big boys up front a little shout out.
I'd always give the big boys their due. I was a lineman back in the day. But also credit to Beal on that. 3 defenders there. He put his head down and said, I'm going to find my way to the end zone one way or the other.
As we said earlier, Steph, that second effort in keeping your feet moving, I don't care if it was 40 years ago or today, that's still an emphasis of football. You play until the whistle blows. A lot of enthusiasm on the Barron side here. I think these bleachers, I'm looking out the window, are packed. Every now and then you can feel the vibration of the bleachers shaking.
Absolutely.
Here we are for our third kickoff of the day.
Caught around the 21-yard line.
Fielded by number 4, Casey Chiola. Senior, 5'9", 170, wide receiver, cornerback, and
good starting field position for Colonia, starting around the 36-yard line.
I see Joe Nardino out there on defense for Woodbridge, lining up in that end spot, big tall guy. Colonia taking over now. 2 backs in the backfield.
Another quarterback draw for a gain about 3 yards. You did say their quarterback was their leading rusher.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaden Jones is clearly a very talented athlete, and I think a lot of the weight of the offense and defense, quite frankly, because he's the safety, is on Jaden. He's definitely the leader. Gosh, I can remember him playing as a freshman. I can't believe he's a senior now.
Time flies when you're having fun, they say. Looks to be
Woodbridge calling for the offensive line movement. Yep, and the
False start. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
that never helps, boy. When it rains, it pours.
That'll negate the gain made on that quarterback draw and pushed them 2 yards back.
Jaden's dad, Corey, was an outstanding athlete in his high school days. Drove us crazy when I was at Perth Amboy. He was a great athlete at Carteret. Jaden's mom, I believe, is the assistant superintendent in Carteret. So, you know, there's a good athletic family, very nice people, and we can see it in the reflection of Jaden and the way he carries himself.
Jones sacked on the play. Looked like a combination of Nadino Joseph and I think one more Baron in the backfield. They came screaming off the edge on that one. Not too much time to throw the ball.
Yeah, I think number 11, Jose Tejerio, was in on that one. It's a group function.
Another 3rd and long for the Patriots.
Hey, I do enjoy the trend of the teams lining up in their formation and then just looking to the sideline for the call.
Yes.
You know, it takes full advantage of the time you have between each play. Jones back to throw. Tries to take off again, but there's no room there.
About a 2-yard gain on that quarterback rush.
Number 1, Ian Roberts, in on that play for the Barons.
But good coverage by the secondary. Jaden Jones was definitely looking downfield and saw no good options, decided to keep it and take it for himself.
Yeah, it was good, as you said, good coverage in the secondary of the Barons. Try to keep an eye a little bit more on that. Colonia number 18 looks like he's back, Anthony Garofalo. If that number is correct that I'm seeing. Oh, maybe.
A sideline
warning.
Looks like the Barons sideline has been getting a little excited with their immediate success.
Yeah, that's what that goal line is for, though, right? Stay out of that red box.
All we have to do.
You have to have a get back coach.
Yes.
Get back.
2 get back coach, 1 to hold the coach and 1 for the sideline.
Yeah. Opted to field it. Nice play, beautiful tackle. Colonia number 5, Noah Bone. That was a nice tackle.
Woodbridge starting off in another optimal field position at the 45-yard line.
All right, and the Barons are back on the ball, starting once again in good field position. We'll see what they dial up this time. They certainly got the field spread.
Good pass to the outside, about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, Jordan Byron there, almost like a quick screen, right? I mean, just a good timing play. Nice pass there. We're going way back to that punt return. Just watch where he fields the ball. I mean, it's pretty risky. Looks like he has enough room, and then bam, nice tackle in there.
Good open field tackle, stopping a big gain potentially.
Absolutely, and that was 15, Jack Brenner, that returned that one.
This looks like a run play coming up.
Yeah, that's a power formation for sure. Jones just missed. Nice tackle by Colonia number 7, Toby Papola.
A nice pancake block by Jose Tejerio out on the edge. 6'2", 200 pounds, and definitely using that size tonight. Set the edge tonight for the Barons.
I think anytime you're bringing Alex Bosch down by yourself, you got to pat yourself on the back because he's a bruiser.
It's a scary proposition.
Yeah, absolutely. He really goes after it. Another power offense setup here in the formation. Straight handoff up the middle. It looks like, I can't tell if that was
number 15, Nick Strail on the play, making the tackle.
Yep, and Bosch carrying the ball again. Nice tackle by Sturil, Nick, or how hopefully we're pronouncing his name correctly.
Right, down marker saying 4th down, but it's still 3rd down out on the field. Is it 4th and 3?
It says 4th and 3. I don't know. Everybody's saying that.
And at the end of the first quarter,
That's the end of the first quarter.
0, Woodbridge 14.
All right, folks, you can hear the announcement. That's the end of the first quarter with the home team Barons up 14-0 and really in control at this point. Greg Ficar and Stefan Lally here. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with the start of the second quarter. All right, we're back with the start of the second quarter. Stefan Lally and Greg Ficara is your announcers. We're waiting on Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin to join us shortly.
Barons opting to punt.
And out of bounds right around the 25 and a half yard line.
24 yards. Colonia will take over first and 10 on their own 18-yard
Looks like the punt actually didn't hit the sideline. It bounced back in and now down at the 18. The ref is.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was.
Call it a lucky bounce.
Yeah, good bounce for the Barons. That's for sure. Boy, I being Colonia and the Barons playing the way they are now, defensively and offense, they're so aggressive. Tough spot to be in right now. Colonia up front, I see, again, trying to name those names. Number 56, Roger Reyes out there with the big boys up front.
Jones with the snap.
He's going wide. He's got some room. Close to a first down. I think he's going to be just shy.
About 2 yards short, a good 8-yard gain.
Absolutely, a good play.
Design quarterback run to the outside.
It's a little bit of getting away from the game plan so far. I just saw number 74, Logan Ramos for the Patriots out in front of that. We got trips to the Woodbridge side right now. Looking over to Coach Rorty for the call. A little movement around by the receivers. One from trips to a, looks like a slot on this side and a split on the other side. Two backs and the quarterback and a back in the backfield. Looks like a personal blocker, and there we go, right up the middle again. And the Barons, that's a host of Barons looking to stop that.
Second and 8 for the Patriots on their own 30-yard line.
So we have second down and about 8. Patriots lining up in trips here to the Woodbridge side. Moving back and over. Number 6.
Play action.
Jones back to pass, but he runs with the ball and gets a few.
Jones on the keeper, gain of 4.
But that's going to set up a third down.
I think what we've seen right now, the Colonian offense is determined all by Jaden Jones. Ends with them, starts with them.
Yeah. Again, that might have been good coverage. Looks like good coverage back there by the Barons. Look for that. Number 7, Jordan Byron back there. Number 9, Dean Fiore, I see.
Good read by Jones, but the receiver fell down on that slant route.
Yeah, yep.
Wasn't able to recover in time to make the catch.
Number 1, Ian Roberts back in that backfield. So yeah, they're doing a solid job back there. Good pressure from the front 3 from Woodbridge on that to kind of make Jaden hurry up a little bit. And here we are with fourth down again. Little low punt, kind of wobbly. And it's going to end up around the 32. Woodbridge will take over. This might be the worst field position that Woodbridge has had the whole game.
If this is the worst, I think they're in a good place so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
At this point, the pace of the game is in Woodbridge's hands. I don't know from the offense if they're going to chuck it down the field, if they're going to run the ball. but the pace of the game's truly in their hands, waiting for Colonia to respond or at least try to take control of the game.
It's interesting when the ball changes hands, Colonia's philosophy is they get their team, whether it's offense or defense, out there right away. Coach LaSalle kind of huddles the guys up, gives them last-minute instructions, and then sends them out as a group. So here's Woodbridge now, kind of spread out. And motion is Bosch. Anderson keeps the ball right up the middle. Nice little gain, a couple of yards.
Anderson on the keeper, gain of 2, bring up 2nd and 8 for Woodbridge.
Steph, when you have a running back like Bosch, when he goes across the middle like that, it draws attention.
Absolutely.
And then it opens up room for the the other running backs to really get going on there. So
absolutely. Bosch definitely commanding attention from the Colonia defense, and rightfully so. Nice rollout from Anderson. Oh, the ball a little high there towards the sideline.
To his brother Brian Anderson, but boy, that's a tough thing to do, to make that fake and then come back against you to throw that ball. It's not an easy move, but he whipped that thing.
He did. He got set and did it all in motion and delivered an almost accurate ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Tremendous effort by Brian to go up and get that, and he took a little shot in the midsection there, so it's pretty gutsy.
By his senior year, Derek will be nailing that throw, though. That won't happen again next year. The way he's looking.
Derek now back in position, calling for the ball. Looks like another pass. Good blocking there.
Goes deep.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Wow.
Jordan Byron, touchdown.
Wow.
Barons.
What a throw. What concentration.
What patience by Derek in the pocket on that play. Waited till he liked what he saw. Found the right man and got the right result.
Absolutely. He hung in there. Joining us now is Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin. All right.
Hello, Greg. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm
great to have you. You came at a very exciting time.
I know. Just sorry.
Yep.
Over. Sorry, get ourselves situated here.
That was some play. And Steph, he got hit on that play.
Yes, he did.
He knew it was coming, but he still concentrated.
A lot of poise in the pocket on that one.
Yes, sir.
Barron's off to a great start.
Absolutely. And again, number 11 with that kick, his third kick, Jose Terrario. 8:25 to go in the first half, and the Barons with a commanding 21-0 lead. Let's take a look at this touchdown one more time again. Derek's going back, and you see the guy coming from behind him, and he still lets it go, and then he takes a hit. Perfectly thrown in stride. It don't get any better than that in high school football, folks.
It really does, and that was extraordinary. Nice catch by Jordan Bryan, and on to the end zone he goes. When you came into this game, of course you throw out the records, you throw out everything, right? When Woodbridge plays Colonia, it's the thing people talk about. Steph, you've played in this game, but this is not the result I would have suspected or the score I would have expected if you told me in the middle of the second quarter it's going to be 21-0.
Not at all. That's why I'm not a betting man.
We talked about it, Craig, before the game in the opener. They're both in the same division. They were both 2-2. If you look at their scores, they were similar. Mm-hmm. You anticipated a really close matchup, but so far it's all Barons.
Short kickoff.
Fielded right around the 20.
And tackled around the 34-yard line.
Casey Chiola. Yep, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Craig.
it's okay. Just
down.
looking over your shoulder at the name.
Yeah.
Feels like a fall night, guys. It
does.
A little bit of nip in the air.
Absolutely.
Big crowd.
Yes, very nice. So people are still coming in. Look over.
Oh, yeah. Look, one of the reasons I was late because I got tied up some meetings, but the other thing is there's a whack of traffic and it's tough to weave your way through the crowd. It takes a couple minutes.
Absolutely. Colonia with a spread formation here.
And they've got work to do, right?
Yeah.
Jaden Jones going to throw it out into the flat. Got somebody there. Nice move to create a little space and pick up an extra couple of yards. Is that Ryan Wortman?
Steph, that could be their first down.
I believe so far.
Yeah, I'm not good at keeping the stats as Mayor McCormick is and Craig, but I believe that's their first down. And they're back in that same formation again. That was a very nice pass by Jones.
And a nice little move to get the first down.
Absolutely. Good job by the receiver. Here's a quarterback
Looks
sweep.
like he's going to run. Yeah.
Design quarterback run out to the right outside
Got one man
edge.
to beat, and he beat him. That's going to be a touchdown. I don't see any flags.
Number 9, Joe Perosi with the block that set the edge there and set his man free for the touchdown.
Just like that, Patriots say, oh, no, we're not done yet. Jaden Jones with a 52-yard touchdown run.
That's a great play right there.
Game not going your way, back against the wall. What a response play.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right, we're lining up for the extra point. This is the first time we're seeing. What do we got out there? Is that number 5?
It's like Noah Bone.
Yep, Noah does a lot for the Patriots. Casey Chiola with the hold, and it is good. And just like that, we're back into a ball game with 7:42 to go. A nice pass set up with. All right, let's take a look at that touchdown again. Right there.
Right there. He's gone.
Yeah.
Right, as soon as he beats.
There's the big block.
Yep, right there. There was the block to spring him free from number 5.
And I tell you, Jameer Beal, number 6, did a nice job early on, too, with that, opening up a spot for him. So you don't need to give Jaden Jones much room. Give him a little bit, and he'll take advantage of it. So back into a little bit of a ball game here, just after we were talking about the Barons'
Dominance,
yeah.
Portion of that, for all of the first quarter, I gather, and half the second quarter. So, Steph, tell me what it's like to play in this game.
It's electric. The game means more, like they say in the SEC. It definitely means more here in Woodbridge Township. The W on your helmet. I'm a Woodbridge guy all my life. I love the Colonia folks too, but tonight I'm even rooting for the Barons.
Yeah, well, but you know, you play against these guys, right? All the students play against each other in Little League and Rec League, right? Because the groupings are different, or were, right? The Avenel folks go to Colonia High, but they're in Little Leagues with the Woodbridge people and things like that. So you know them. Taken at the 20, out to the 25. That's Anderson, out to the 30, 35, and
that's
not,
Beal. Yeah, that's Beal.
I apologize. Jameer
That's all right,
Beal.
Jameer Beal. Yep.
Great return.
It's a good return.
Yeah,
19-yard return.
I think that, Craig, your point is well taken to have that familiarity with your opponent, makes things exciting. And now with this big Central Conference, playing against teams that you need to beat, teams that you're going to play in the state playoffs, and on top of that, you're in the same division. The Liberty Gold is pretty cool. So tight formation here.
Let's see if the Barons can answer. You're right, though, and that conference is huge, by the way. I don't know.
Nice little read option.
Keep it. Breaks a tackle, gets out to about the 43-yard line. So he picks up 7 on that.
Anderson just shy of the first down. Great effort up the middle. Steph, we talked about that earlier. A lot of movement before the snap of the ball to distract the defense, and then he winds up keeping the ball right up the middle. So really well-designed play by Coach LaSalle and his staff.
Absolutely. We saw that long run by Jaden Jones, but Woodbridge also has great success moving the ball today on the ground.
Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Inside handoff to, who's that, number 9?
8, Bosch.
Oh, okay.
It's good enough for a first down on the field.
AJ Bosch, the leading ball carrier for the Barons on the year.
Absolutely. And once again, there's movement before the snap of the ball, which is forcing the defense to make adjustments and creating natural seams in there. Good strategy by Coach. Once again, no huddle offense, taking the instructions from the sidelines. Shows good discipline. Trips at the top.
Also means the defense can't adjust, right? They can't substitute. Derek Anderson keeps it again.
Nice gain, just shy.
Yeah, just shy of the first down.
2 flags down in the backfield.
Anderson on the keeper, there is a flag on the play.
It's going to be holding.
There we go.
Okay, we got a personal foul, number 58. White. We got a personal foul, 58. Offense. Offset, replay, first down.
All right, so you heard it. Offsetting penalties against both number 58s. For Jeremiah Colon on the Barons, and who's 58 on the Patriots? That would be Antonio Polichico.
I guess they're battling out to see who really deserved to wear the number 58.
Yeah, a little rough stuff going on underneath. I guess we were watching the action with the ball, and I didn't see any of that. I just made it.
We got it.
All right, here we go.
So 1st and 10, no harm, no foul. Anderson going to keep it again. Scampers to the right, kind of tries to slip a tackle, but Colonia holds on. Let's see who that was. I think it was number 6. Joe Baca. Let's see that.
Just a replay of that previous. Let's look in the middle and see. I didn't see any of that.
There's the play right in the center. Well, there's number 58.
He just went off to. So it had to happen after the play.
That.
Yeah, we didn't see it there.
Back to regular action.
Here we go.
Derek keeps it again. Tries to get to the outside. Nice ankle tackle, and now we're going to get another penalty. I think
his helmet popped off.
I think he may have gotten hit in the head. He's holding his head. Is Derek Anderson.
I think the initial hit there.
Personal foul, face mask, number 15 on the defense. 15 yards, result will be a first down.
Here's another look at that play.
First and 10 for Woodbridge.
Nice.
Anderson takes it outside.
Nice play there by number 7, but then number 15 comes in and rips the helmet off.
Somewhere he grabbed that too. That's dangerous. We hope Derek's okay on that.
Toby Papula was holding on to his ankles and made a good play to keep it there, but when you couple the gain with the penalty, you get all the way down inside the 25 to about the 24. And now
a little wildcat with Bosch behind the center.
Goes right up the middle. He'll pick up about 5 while the play continues.
Takes a few people to bring him down.
Bosch on the carry.
Colonia number 9.
Another drive, just like the first drive. No passing plays so far. Controlling the pace of the game.
Barons now in the red zone. So we'll see where they're going. Bosch is still in the game as Derek is getting checked out by the trainer here on the sideline right in front of us.
To your point, Stefan, they've taken the clock down to under 4.5 minutes to go. They started it somewhere in the 7-minute.
We got a sideline warning on Colonia. They're first.
Both teams now with a sideline warning.
I don't know what it was for. And we see Derek Anderson getting his helmet and getting ready to go back in. Bosch going to keep it. This time goes to the right and lurches forward a little bit short of the first down.
Bosch carry.
That'll bring up 3rd and 1. And like I said, not short of the first down with the lurch forward. I think that's a pretty favorable spot for the Barons.
Absolutely.
And they pick up a first down. So now they've got a couple of chances to get into the end zone.
Anderson looks like he's ready to go back in, but having so much success with Bosch on their center, they're opting to keep it going.
I think they got a little bit of a rhythm going for this series, right?
Colonian has to know what's coming on this next play.
Bosch on the keeper, short gain, bring up 2nd and goal.
Oh, I think I may have gotten confused when I saw the yellow line. I'm so used to watching NFL games. College games, you see the yellow line, you think that's the first down marker. It's soccer.
Next year we'll have that on TV 35.
There we go.
Colonia's Nick
2nd and goal now.
In on that tackle. Anderson back in the game. Waiting for the signal. I noticed that when Bosch was in temporarily, he had to come to the sideline every time to get the call. So, you know, the signals are a little different for the quarterback.
Anderson back in again. Takes the snap, hands it off inside the Bosch. Same play, basically. Keeps fighting, and they push him off to the side. They'll take it down to about the 1. Bring up 3rd and goal. The Barons with 2 chances to get it in the end zone.
Number 15, Nick Sturrill, come up limping on that. He's been in on almost every play defensively, and he's got a little limp. You can see him going back to the huddle. Setting up defensively, but
Barron's not in any hurry.
No. Sturrill is down. He's hurt. Down in the end zone. So we have a timeout.
Timeout for an injured player.
Injury timeout on the field. Unfortunately, that's number 15, Nick Sturrill.
Down player on the field.
So it looks, at least at this point, guys, that the Barons come right back and march the ball down the field.
Yeah, they answered the touchdown pretty well. Why don't we take a break right now while they tend to the injured player, and we'll be back. Stay with us, everybody. Welcome back, everyone. Greg Ficara, Stefan Lally, Craig Coughlin, happy to be with you on a Friday night football night. As the Barons take on the Patriots of Colonia. 21-7. Woodbridge, if you haven't been watching, they dominated the first quarter. Been more even here in the second quarter, but Colonia had a good sustained drive and a big run by Jaden Jones for a touchdown. They cut it to 21-7, which is where we are right now with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And the Barons threatening now. 3rd and goal from the 1. And they've been able to run the ball pretty much at will, haven't they?
Yes, they haven't been stopped so far, and I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see a quarterback sneak here.
Did Sturrill go off on under his own power? I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
I think he might have, which is a good sign. He's really a big part of the Patriots, both offensively and defensively.
And now Woodbridge takes the timeout.
So as we said earlier, we've got a tremendous night for football tonight. Big crowd on both sides.
Yeah. You know, often you don't see the visitors bleachers filled, but there they are. The stands over there packed.
And you got a whole bunch of people along the fences and people up on the hill sitting in lawn seats. It's a great night. Barons side is packed from end to end. The only opening right now is the Woodbridge Barons band section, and that's because they're preparing to perform at halftime.
Barons took that timeout. Minute 35 to go, so lots of time. The Barons have 2 timeouts left, so the clock really not a factor.
Looking like an empty backfield set.
Oh, yeah, unless there's some kind of motion.
Anderson keeps it.
Oh.
And he powers his way down to about the 1, but he's denied, so that's going to bring up 4th down. May even have lost that yard or so. And let's see what the Barons choose to do. Do they go for it or do they kick the field goal and extend the lead? Let's see.
Joe Nardino going into the game, and
Got a timeout, Colonia, their first course timeout of the half.
So Patriots decide to call timeout. I guess they want to leave a little bit of clock left for themselves to use.
defensive lineman number 55, Brian Fritas for Colonia, in on that stop. There were a few guys, but I saw Brian nearby.
As the winning number is a red ticket, number 815-2228.
Woodbridge
Again,
players huddled around Coach LaSala.
2228. You can claim your winnings next to the fifth quarter club table by the concession stand.
The game announcer just announced the 50-50 winner, so somebody's going to be happy because it's a nice crowd here tonight. So I imagine there must be a
decent pot.
Decent amount of money.
But not if you're watching at home.
No.
Can't win from there.
Dan Harris checking his tickets right here in front of us.
He doesn't seem happy. We got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bosch in the backfield.
Yeah, and he takes it easily into the end zone for another Barron touchdown.
Bosch on the 1-yard touchdown run.
I don't think he was touched on that play.
Not at all. The only thing touched him on that was the wind as he was running in.
We'll get a look at that again after the extra point try. Bosch holding the ball.
Bosch to hold, Tolliver to kick.
Tolliver kicking the ball again. This will be his 4th of the night if he makes it.
It's good. He's got got a pretty good leg too. So he's a weapon.
Bosch certainly took control of the drive after Anderson had to step out for a few plays, and rightfully so. He gets to finish off the drive.
Let's look at the touchdown.
Let's take a look at this. Yep.
The 50-50 winning
They're good blocking by the Barons, 28-7.
Please claim your winnings at the fifth quarter club.
Beautifully designed play.
Thank you.
It's not like anybody didn't know that he was going to run the ball in, but I guess great job by the big boys up front. And here we are again, a 21-point deficit with just about a minute to go in the first half.
Now let's see what Colonia can do. Have they been able to throw the ball at all?
When the last series, we had that nice pass before Jaden kept the ball around the end. That was really the first success that they had throwing the ball.
Yeah, their first, probably and only completion so far in the game.
We've seen the explosiveness of James, though, so if they can get him around the corner as they did in that last drive, remember he went 52 yards in a big hurry, so they could make something happen here. 4 men back deep. Short kick, going to be taken at about the 22, kind of bobbled out to the 30, so not much on the return.
Casey Chiola on the return.
Patriots will have a minute and 2 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts left.
So what do you do here, guys? Do you go and try to even up the score, or do you just take it easy and
head into the halftime?
Yeah.
They got good field position, right? They're just short of the 30. I don't know if they have a field goal kicker who can, with the range of the field goal kicker. But I would take the shot and try to get James at least around that corner again, or try to get him free.
Well, they certainly got the offense spread out here, so let's see if Jones throws the ball.
Fading back, pressure from the outside. Now he's in trouble. He's going to run it himself, and he's hit hard at the 30, but keeps on going, fights forward, tried to get out of bounds, but couldn't. I think the clock will continue to run.
For about a 3-yard gain. Jones looks like a handful to tackle.
Tackled by Roberts.
Patriots decide not to call a timeout. I'll bring up 2nd down, and now we have a timeout. Boy, if they...
Number 1, Roberts made the first hit on that, but then Jaden kind of broke loose. I didn't see who finally brought him down, but he's a tough guy to bring down one-on-one, Jones, that's for sure.
I can't imagine the Barons called that timeout. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Hasn't changed yet. Referee didn't point to one side or the other. I'd be surprised if Woodbridge did it, and I'd be surprised it took that long for Colonia to call that timeout if they were going to call it.
Well, they started that clock real quick right now, so Colonia's lining up.
Woodbridge is out of place. They should have had a chance to have a semi-free play.
The way Colonia set up, you would think that it was Woodbridge. It was Colonia.
He has to scramble around now, trying to fend off the defender, and
almost intercepted by Jordan Byron, who caught the long touchdown pass.
There's a flag on the play here. Came in late, almost after the play was over. Officials are discussing this right there at the 30-yard line.
14 seconds left on the clock.
Referee is having a discussion with Coach LaSala.
Looks like the penalty will be on the Patriots.
Oh, we got a little discussion out there. 3 coaches and 2 officials.
Ineligible man downfield on the offense. That penalty is declined.
Illegal man downfield on Colonia.
Ineligible receiver downfield. And the Barons decline it, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Quarterback probably had an option on that to hand off or throw, and that screws up the offensive lineman once in a while. Saw that happen a few times last night in that Giants-San Francisco game.
I think they'll probably keep it in Jones's hand now. I wouldn't want to put that up. And of course, I'm dead wrong. He's going to go deep
ball.
Fact. Nice play.
And out of bounds with 7
nice
seconds.
Catch. Beautiful catch by Reinell Wortman.
Beautiful throw by Jones. Holy
He put
mackerel.
it right in the right place, and I was dead wrong.
Yeah.
They hadn't looked good in the last pass play, but they looked great on that one.
Put the ball right where it needed to be.
Wow.
That was a heck of a catch over his shoulder.
Yeah, he had to make some physical adjustments.
Yeah, let's take another look at that.
Timeout, Colonia. The second coach back.
Timeout on the field, so we'll get to see
We have
this
him in
play
bounds.
again. There it goes.
It's a little bit of time, and he
One remaining
hurls
timeout
it.
for the half.
Look at that catch
Yeah, very
by
nice.
Wortman. Holy smokes.
Right over the Woodbridge defender's head. He didn't even know where the ball was.
And you couldn't throw the ball to a better place if you're James. That was a picture-perfect pass.
And you know what, guys? The Colonia line did a nice job
Yeah, he
because
got some
Jaden,
time that time.
he had a little time to look downfield and set his feet and really give that a good throw. So Barron showing some. I mean, the Patriots showing some life here again. They're coming back. God, it just seems like 15 seconds ago we were saying, what are they going to do? Take a knee or go for it? And here we are
just
on the
4 seconds to go now. So then that timeout, they do have a timeout. I'm not sure they'll get to run 2 plays though, but that timeout earlier was taken by the Patriots. That's why they just have the 1 now. So do you take a shot to the end zone? Do you lay it up short of it and hope to run it in? What do you do?
Yeah, I think
You guys are the players.
I think 4 seconds left. You take the best shot you can in the end zone.
Exactly. I think in reality here, what they're going to do is look for what's open and take advantage of that. But ultimately, I think you want to go to the end zone.
Jones calls the signals.
Back in for protection. He's got time.
Couple crossing routes over the middle.
Yeah, he's still on his feet, trying to make something happen.
Dancing for more time.
Now he's back into the middle. Now he cuts it up the field. He's out to the.
Wow, what a
He almost
tackle.
got to the 25, but was taken down hard there.
Alex Bosch with the open field. Is that Bosch? Is that 8? Yeah. Is that 8?
7
or 0? Who is that?
Who are you, sir?
0.
What a defensive play to end the half on there.
What a
Sincere
great
Barner is
open
0.
field.
So it looks like a Barron is down on the field, maybe gotten hit in the stomach. Anyway, that will do it. And it was all Barons in the first half, although the Patriots certainly showed some life at the end of that second quarter. So there's something to look forward to in the second half. As the teams head off to the locker room, we'll take a break. Stay with us and watch the halftime.
Junior captain Juliana Bechtel and junior captain Deliana Korechner. The cheer team is led by Coach Stacy Dillerville and the dance team is led by Coach Lisa Bechtel.
Woodbridge High School Marching Band.
Sorry, buddy. You good? Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for your Woodbridge High School marching band.
Welcome back, everyone. Stefan Lally, Greg Ficara, Craig Coughlin, happy to be with you as we get ready for the start of the second half. Matchup between the Barons of Woodbridge and the Colonia Patriots. It was an extraordinarily well-played first half for the Barons, wasn't it, Stefan?
It absolutely was. Everything that could go right for them went right for them.
And Greg, what do the Patriots got to do to get back in the game?
I think they got to be a little bit more diverse in their what they do on offense. I mean, the Barons are just teeing off on Jaden Jones, and we saw on their one touchdown, he threw a nice pass, and then it led to him running that end sweep. So I think if we get a little bit more of that, it could open things up. And we saw right at the end of the half that there's still some capability there. So a lot of talent on the field, both
Patriots
sides.
will get the ball to start the second half. That is Casey Chiola with the ball. Nice return out to about the 40.
Return for the Patriots. Patriots will take over first and 10.
And that's where they will start the second half, trailing 28-7. I think the Patriots are also going to have to do something to stop the Barons on offense. They have not been able to stop them from running the ball, even when it was pretty obvious that the last time around after Anderson had to come out for a little bit because he had his helmet taken off. Bosch just ran the ball, and they basically said, we're going to run it, and you're not going to stop it.
Absolutely.
Jones fakes the hand, although there was nobody there. And he gets
fumble,
down.
the
Looks like
ball came out.
Yeah, it looks like it's loose.
Barons ball.
It is the Barons who have it. I don't see the referee saying it yet. Have they? Looks like they have, yep. So on the first play of the second half, Jaden Jones turns it over.
Yeah, the replay will show when it comes on, and on the first contact of the hit, the ball just came right out.
And it just gets worse. Yeah, let's take a look. It's close to his, it must be close to his knees being down. Let's see. Got some room. He's hit hard.
Oh, yeah, he was up.
Out of ball.
Yeah, that was definitely a fumble.
And a nice recovery there by number 58 for the Barons.
And then 23, Jeremiah Allen forced the fumble on the hit.
And Jeremiah Cologne made the recovery. The tale of two Jeremiahs. So the Barons with great field possession now at the Colonia 43 as they start their second half. Inside handoff to Bosch. He kind of weaves his way up to the 40.
Bosch on the carry, gain of 4, bring up 2nd and 6 for the Barons on the Colonia 40-yard line.
The Barons starting off the half again the way they began the game with the run.
Ryan Anderson comes wide right. Hand off again to Bosch. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces it out to the left, picks up another 7 or 8 yards, gets the first down, and takes it down to about the 32 of the Patriots.
Craig, do you think at this point the Barons run is wearing down the Colonia Patriots defense?
I think they have to be, right? I mean, you can see he got a good hit. It's hard for us to see who makes the hit, to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, so I can't really tell you who it was. But it was a good hit on Bosch, and he just kind of bounced off it. Now, and there's a little, let's see,
A flag on the play.
the Barons move and force.
Offside, defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
First and 5 now for the Barons on the Colonia 32-yard line.
Things are going the Barons' way right now.
Barons don't huddle, and they moved. There was a lot of movement on the line there. They did move down and draw them offside. Nice play by the Barons. Ooh. Anderson keeps it this time. Derek gets pushed back after the pickup of a couple of yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and about, let's call it a long 3.
Anderson on the keeper.
As you can see,
Gain
the
of 2, bringing up
Barons
second and short for the Barons.
don't huddle up. They all look to the sideline for the signals from the coaches. Patriots really need to stop them here. Another touchdown, it makes it incredibly difficult for the Patriots to come back. 28-7. A little bit of a high snap, but Anderson catches it, makes a nice move, and he's free for a touchdown.
Oh, nice move.
So a nice 23-yard run by Derek Anderson, and the Barons take a commanding 34-7 lead.
And a flag came out at the end of that play in the end zone. I assume it's an unsportsmanlike penalty for the celebration in the end zone.
That was a nice move by Derek Anderson. He caught the ball, looked like he was trapped, made a couple of quick steps, and was off to the end zone.
Yeah, all he needed was 3, and he wound up with 23. So
Got a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
It is an unsportsmanlike after the play.
Unsportsmanlike
on the kickoff.
penalty. Will cost the Barons some field position on the kick. Low snap, but Bosch got it down, and
Kick is good.
Tolliver got it up and knocked it through. So 35-7 now, the Barons on top.
nice athletic play there by Bosch to field that.
Let's see that touchdown again. Snaps a little bit high, some pressure there, he avoids, slips it out to the left.
Nice move right there, and then turned on the Jets.
Yeah.
Good job by number 55, Collado, sealing that edge, helping the play develop in the backfield. Always got to give the big boys the love.
Yeah, absolutely. You could really see Derek's speed on that. You know, guys, he made that nice cut and then just turned on the Jets and outran 7 and 5 from Colonia.
Greg, you were making a comment about the play by Bosch on that extra point.
Yeah, I think again, just fielding that snap, as you said, it wasn't a perfect snap, but not only did he get it, he put it down, and it was perfect for Tolliver to kick that extra point. So you take those little subtle parts of the game, you don't realize them sometimes.
Yeah. Tolliver's set to kick it off. He'll kick it off from the 25 because of the unsportsmanlike penalty, and so the Patriots are going to get it in good field position. They're standing at about their own 35, and of course he gets a good one off. Nice play to go back and get it by Colonia, and then a tough tackle.
It was tackled by Vivanzo.
Chiola with the return. He had to retreat to get it. Tolliver got all of that one. I thought the Patriots were going to have better field position. They were standing at about the 32, waiting for the kickoff. And the kickoffs have been fairly short the last couple of times.
Yeah, he boomed that.
He got into that one, and after the return, it's only out to the 34. So the Patriots with some work to do.
Let's give a shout out to Dante DiFonso from the Barons with that big hit right there. He really came up with a nice one. Number 13 for Woodbridge.
Jones calls the signals, looks left, throws left, complete.
Knee was down on the catch.
Already down. Is complete to Hill. Gain of
So Hill
6
picks
on
up
the play.
about 5 or 6 on that reception.
And 5 for the Patriots.
You get in this position now, if you start to throw the ball a little bit more, then Woodbridge pins their ears back, and that's when you're looking at interceptions and turnovers. So you have to be a little careful.
Yeah.
And with a quarterback like Jones, you still have to respect. Oh,
Nice interception. That pass intercepted by Anderson. He's going to run it all the way back for a touchdown. Terrific anticipation and read by Brian Anderson. And the Barons are now making this a rout.
Greg, you called it there. You called the interception right before the interception.
Yeah.
So Brian Anderson with the pick.
I think I can say for the father of the Anderson boys, he must be smiling ear to ear watching this game.
Yeah, father and mom. Denise is a big athlete too, and a coach.
Oliver's kick is up and good. So, flag on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Got a legal substitution on the defense. On the kickoff. The play will be on the kickoff.
Illegal substitution. Okay.
Came in a little bit late, but
let's take a look at this. Here we go on the interception. Jones gets it. Not a lot of pressure. He just quick read by Anderson. He just saw it coming. And then he takes it 44 yards.
Great anticipation.
Yeah, he just followed Jones's eyes. Jones was looking that way the whole time, and Brian was right there. He just saw it.
2 touchdowns in a minute and 15 seconds. And I believe we will now have a running clock. With a 35-point lead, I believe the clock will continue to run, which means that this game is going to speed up.
Jump around.
On the kickoff, Chiola brings it back out.
Greg, you're absolutely right. That ball went out of bounds, but the clock is still moving. So I hate to say it, but we got the mercy rule in effect here.
Yeah.
While we have this delay in action, congratulations to the Claremont Avenue School number 20 for being named the National Blue Ribbon School. Annually, the U.S. Department of Education recognizes individual schools nationwide with this prestigious designation for high-performing schools as measured by state assessments and nationally normed tests. For the first time in over a decade, one of the Woodbridge Township School District's own was selected to receive the recognition. Claremont Avenue School is one of the only of 9 schools in the state to receive the recognition this year among the nearly 2,500 schools statewide.
So Kyle Bell gets around the outside, picks up 9 on the play. And congratulations to Claremont School and to the Woodbridge School system. It really is quite an honor, and it's the product of an awful lot of hard work and success. And keep up the good work. We're proud. New Jersey has the #1 public education system in the country, ladies and gentlemen. We should always remember that. And now we can be particularly proud as Woodbridge is one of the top 9. Here comes Bell the other way, cuts it back up inside after the on first down.
The carry, gain of 5, bringing up 2nd and 5 for the Patriots on their own 45-yard line.
A little bit.
Best on the 45, 2nd and 5.
Taylor Sinkovich in on that play, doing a nice job at linebacker for the Barons throughout the game, number 27. Some of those unsung heroes there in the middle.
Bell now stands next to Jones in the backfield. He's going to get it again. Dances at the line of scrimmage, but nothing there. And looks like the entire Woodbridge team pushing back, and then they drive him to the turf, and flags fly.
Surprised with this much season left and the score that kept Jaden Jones in.
And because it's a
Dead ball, personal foul on the defense. That 15 yards will be tackled on the end of the run. Result of the play is a first down.
First down for Colonia as a result of the penalty.
Probably didn't stop once the whistle was blown.
Well, no, there were about 5 or 6 of them that took them to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they didn't stop.
And the clock stops, so that doesn't help.
It kind of.
There it goes.
First and 10 for the Patriots on the Woodbridge.
You can see the zeal that the Barons are playing with. They're at the top of their game right now. 6:25 to go now.
Not a lot of substitutions on either part yet, which is kind of surprising.
Starters still in the game.
Going to
Nice
keep
little
it this
read
time.
option.
Fakes the option. And he's open down to the 30, to the 20, inside the 15, down to about the 13. Big run there by Jay Jones. He has that capacity, doesn't he?
Yeah, watch, if we can see this, here comes the replay. Watch this fake, guys. This is an option right here. He fakes that, freezes the defensive guy, and then continues on for another 25, 30 yards. That was a great fake, big-time fake right there.
This time he tries to do it to the left, but the Barons aren't fooled this time as number 2, Nadito Joseph, and number 23, Jeremiah Allen, are there, tackling for a 5-yard loss.
The second and long now for the Patriots.
Waiting to receive the play from the sideline.
Still got an opportunity for a first down here.
Jones, a lot of time this time. Now we get some pressure, gets hit, staggers, stays
Still
on his feet, still on his feet. And now he's overrun.
For a big loss.
Yeah, what a huge loss.
Tahara will be probably credited with the sack, wrapping him up first, and then backed up by his teammates.
But Jones really has a tremendous playmaker mentality. He was not giving up on that play and kept on fighting. Yeah, let's take a look at that again. Watch the tenacity of him. Takes the snap, almost gets inside. Now there's nothing there. Stays on his feet.
Incredible balance.
And then there's just too many Barons for him here, and he ends up losing about 18 yards on the play.
Taharo in on that final tackle of Jones.
3rd and 35. Jones fading back, going to throw it long, deep down the right hand, sideline, and just a little bit wide.
Offense still on the field. Looks like
intended for Wortman.
Looks like they'll be going for a long 4th down conversion.
Yeah, I don't know if they have much to lose. 4th and 35. Jones has the arm. I mean, he
oh yeah,
he can reach. 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go.
The synergy with the receivers just seems to be off tonight. I think the Barons have a lot to do with that, but you can see that he's capable of throwing, they're capable of catching, but they just can't make that connection.
We saw them connect earlier on that long play down the right sideline. Let's see what we do now. Trying to mask the ball and finally gives it to Bell, who cuts it back inside, making some moves and finding some space, but gets it down to 20, which is a little shorter than of the original starting
Barons will take over first and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Barons will take over now, 42-7.
Let's see if we got some.
This is one of the most lopsided games I think I've seen in this series. I know I've seen a bunch of games, ladies and gentlemen. Usually they're pretty tight.
Hopefully we'll see some fresh bodies out there. Maybe we can get you some names.
Barons in no hurry to get out on the field. Remember, the clock runs in high school football if you have a 35-point lead or greater. And that's what you're seeing right now.
So this puts the Barons in a very nice position if they continue on, which it appears they should, in the Liberty Gold division of the Big Central.
That was, let's see who that was. Number 3, Anthony Wright Jr., senior.
Gain of 3, bringing up 2nd and 7 for the Barons.
Worked hard, got a couple of yards, maybe 3 on that play, so make it 2nd and 7.
Looks like Woodbridge still has their starters out on the field.
Yeah, Derek's still in there for sure. A lot of the guys, yeah.
Anderson calls the signals. Barons make a shift. Inside handoff to Wright Jr.
Gain of 2, bring up 3rd and 5 for the Barons.
Let's see, is Bosch in out there? Bosch is coming in the game now.
Yeah, I think Bosch was out in the slot position, Craig. He's out there, but he's not really handling the ball. What a great night for him, powering the ball. Holy mackerel, he's a force.
Stefan, did you ever play in a blowout like this?
One game comes to mind. It was Perth Amboy High School my senior year, monsoon-like conditions, and we were trapped at 34, so no running clock. But one heck of a game.
You're feeling confident though when you're out there, right? Like you feel like you could just kind of do anything you want, right?
It just feels like you're in complete control. A week of practice well spent.
Got a timeout on the field. The first charge timeout, Woodbridge.
Woodbridge takes its first time out. They looked like they were out of sync, and so they took the timeout.
Stefan, I'm going to let that go, that it was against Perth Amboy. You had to bring that memory up.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Ficarra was the athletic director at Perth Amboy. Woodbridge resident, but a Perth Amboy AD.
But to be fair, I was on my fair share of blowouts sometimes. So.
Well, how's that feel?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's
terrible, depleting.
Never a good feeling.
You wish time moves faster.
So the running clock's not a terrible thing.
No.
There's a lot of all new players out there for Colonia for sure. See if we can run down and give you some numbers. And this will probably be the last play.
I see it hard at the line. Knocked down by number 61.
And that should wrap it up.
That will take us to the
Joe Figueroa Oyola. And that'll take us to the fourth quarter with the Barons.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Commanding 42-7 lead.
Ooh, baby.
As they head down. Let's take a second to thank our crew list. Our director, extraordinary director, Gina Forbes. Our technical director, Joe Fernandez. Our graphics, Clint Higgins. The replay person was Will Rubiano. Bruno Martins was our engineer on camera. Emil Brandolfi, Valentino Lamada, Frank Martins, and Ron White. And this is Gina's first football game. Gina, fantastic job. Congratulations.
As the director, not really her first football game, but
certainly
as
right.
the director.
First
yeah.
as the director. She takes over for Lee Beckerman, who was here for a long, long time. I don't know how many years, 20, 30 years.
Yeah, we've got some long timers on there. There's a lot of Joe Fernandez and Emil, and you know we've heard those names. Frank and guys have been around for a while, so it's always a pleasure to team up with you guys, and it's good to spend time with you. But when the game is one-sided like this, it's going to be that fourth quarter. We're going to have to do some creative broadcasting up here. We'll see how it goes.
Terrific job, Gina, as we see the crowd here on the Barons. And nobody's leaving, at least nobody on the Woodbridge side. A little bit of thinning on the Colonia side, but not much. And Gina, if I'm not mistaken, you and I have the same alma mater, right? Both of us St. John's grads. Bosch with the left-footed kick. It hits at about the 40 and kind of
nice friendly roll.
Yeah.
Still rolling, yeah.
37-yard run by Fiore, down by the Barons.
Goes all the way down to the 30.
And 10 on their own 31-yard line.
That was a big kick by Bosch. Patriots not getting any breaks tonight. When they had a chance to get great field position on it because of a penalty, Oliver really got into it. Bosch gets into this one. So,
wow, Woodbridge.
I think that's the first punt I've seen certainly in the second half. Did they punt in the first half? I missed it.
They might have had one punt in the first half, if I'm not mistaken.
It's been that kind of night for the Barons. They have just controlled the line of scrimmage throughout.
A lot of first starters in there, boy, for the Barons still. Looks like a whole new group in there for Colonia.
Yeah, we're in a quarterback now for Colonia as we play goes nowhere. Number 12
Bell on the carry.
is
Loss of
Dylan
2, bringing up
Chiara.
2nd and 12 for the Patriots.
I don't know if Dylan is the nephew or the son of the.
Yeah, I think he's the son for sure. We got a nice little sweep here.
Nice sweep on Bell, and he gets hit hard. Nice play on the edge there by
Jordan Byron.
Yeah.
Way to keep the edge
Bell
and
on
set
the
it.
carry, no gain.
Tough responsibility making sure nobody gets around you on
Bringing
plays
up
like
3rd
those.
and 11 for the Patriots.
Kyle Bell, who's a freshman for Colonia, running that ball now, looks pretty good for a freshman, boy.
He's gotten a lot of chances now.
He looks like a cannonball out there for sure.
Sure we'll be calling his name for years to come.
Yeah. At least 3. Well, no, it can't be more than 3. Swing out to the flat.
Ooh.
Nice catch by Bell. He made a heck of a play catching the ball, but right there to wrap him up.
Pass is caught by
Brian Anderson
Brian
there
Anderson,
to
yeah.
congratulate him for making the catch.
He almost made the catch himself.
That would have been Brian's second interception.
Yeah.
If he had caught it there, probably would have been a second interception for a touchdown here in the second half.
Craig, you make a good point. I think Brian has a real good anticipation.
He really does.
And that goes, as you were saying, Stefan, years of playing together and knowing the subtleties of the game, following the quarterback's eyes, and Brian does a really good job of that. His dad played a little defensive back too.
Yeah, you guys weren't teammates, right?
Oh hell, maybe we're 10, 15 years apart,
Right,
but yeah.
I couldn't tell by looking at you.
Shamelessly kissing up the
Dude,
Senate
Here's the
president.
$20 I promised you, Steph.
To this council president, I am. Well, punt goes out of bounds at about the 42 as the clock continues to run. 8:35 to go now.
What we do. Chris. What Kyle the dad, because there's the Kyle, the former quarterback here at Woodbridge High School. We are both part of the College of New Jersey's Gridiron Group.
That's right.
And we do a lot of things together and support the team and support amateur football in general through the National Football Foundation. So it's all good stuff.
You and Kyle both played at JFK High School.
Yep.
And then again at what is now College of New Jersey, right?
Yep.
TCNJ.
Kyle, the dad's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2 weeks, into the Woodbridge Township Athletic Association Hall of Fame. Very well deserved. Congratulations, Kyle Sr.
A bit of a high snap. Handoff inside. Derek Anderson remains in the game. I'm a little surprised by that too. Wouldn't want him to get hurt.
Seems that he's just handing the ball off. Hopefully it'll work that way. I'll tell you though, in spite of this huge gap here, you got to credit Colonia because they're playing hard out there. Nobody's those guys that are in the game right now are trying to make an impression. It's a long season. This is only what, the fifth game, fourth game,
Fifth game.
Yeah.
I think they both came in at 2-2. So.
A lot of season left for both teams.
Yeah.
Inside handoff again to Joseph, and he's got some room. Let's one tackle to beat. And he didn't. Nice play there to hang on, really hanging on for dear life was Toby Papula. But a heck of a run by Joseph. He looks like he's got some acceleration. Let's take a look at this again. Quick little handoff. It darts outside, and now cut back. Nice cut back there, and then he just accelerates.
Good burst of speed and did everything he to do not to get tackled. Just couldn't get out of it.
once he broke to the outside, it was off to the races.
Yeah, man, he got some room and off he went. Another handoff again, this time to Joseph.
Right,
For
Junior
the
on
third
carry,
straight
gain of
time.
4, bringing up 2nd and 6 for the Barons.
So he picks up 4. 2nd and 6, 5:36 to go.
Looks like he's signaling to the sideline. Give me the ball again.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Give me the ball.
Woodbridge huddling up now. There's no sense in, going no huddle now, right? Just
Yeah.
eating up the clock.
I think they're also, using up the clock and
Spread
being
the field
respectful.
out. There he goes
Right, Junior
again.
on the carry, gain of 2, bringing up
Joseph
3rd
again.
down.
Anthony
and
Wright
4
Jr.
for the
doing
Barons.
the workman's load now.
Sorry, I think I called him Nadino Joseph. It was obviously Anthony Wright Jr. Impressive performance so far tonight. And here's Wright again. He's done most of the work. Wright Jr. again. He's
Gain
done
of
most of the
1
work.
for Wright.
Give him a chance to get in
Bringing
the
up
end zone,
4th
but
down
it falls a little bit
and
short. He'll
4
bring
for
up
the Barons.
3rd and 4. Barons can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Under 4 minutes to go now.
I think we're getting a little taste of fall weather tonight, right? We're up here in the press box. We don't really feel it, but you can feel that air coming
yeah.
through. It's cool.
Pumpkin patch weather.
Yeah, buddy. I had a pumpkin iced coffee at Eric LeGrand's today.
There you go.
First one of the season for me.
Wright Jr. again. He bounces it to the outside. And he's going to get to the end zone.
Wright Jr.
A terrific move as he bounced off a tackler, and now we got a penalty flag, I guess, probably for the celebration. But that was an impressive possession, and Anthony Wright Jr. did most of the work on that one, if not all.
Failure to wear proper equipment on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 4th down.
No, so it's going to be a pen. I thought it was after the touchdown. It was before, and so they'll have to replay that 4th down.
Anderson already's got his helmet on, so what
down.
are
I think it's 3rd down.
what are they going to do? Oh, there he goes back in.
I don't think.
Wouldn't be surprised if they ran the same exact play again.
Yeah, why wouldn't you, right?
They did before, remember, with Bosch. They just kept handing him the ball. Clock is stopped because of the penalty.
We will replay 4th down.
So the Barons going to go for it on 4th down. Not going to attempt a field goal.
A little over 3 minutes left in the game.
4th and about 11. Lots of time. Barons are taking their time. Wright Jr. again, nice move, inside, outside, keeps on his feet, and then finally gets wrestled down at around the 6-yard line, maybe the 7. But the Patriots will take over on downs, and they'll have 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go to give some of their players some experience on the field.
What a good drive by Anthony Wright Jr. He certainly took it over.
He did. He showed some shifty moves on that last run there. He was
slippery like butter.
Yeah,
absolutely,
really
absolutely. Well, this will definitely define the way that this Liberty Gold goes the rest of the way for the season. Woodbridge now clearly in the driver's seat in that division.
How many games? Who's their next game against? Do you know?
Let me see if I wrote that down. No, I only did the pass. I know they still have not played Perth Amboy. Perth Amboy is in that division. Here's the setup. Amboy is 2-2. Woodbridge was 2. This is coming into the game. Right. Linden is 3-1. So I don't know what they're doing tonight. They have that loss to Woodbridge, but they defeated Colonia. Colonia was 2-2.
Bell again. Penalty marker goes down. Bell fights his way forward. He's a tough runner.
Yeah. So division-wise, Woodbridge has played Linden, Colonia. They have to play Perth Amboy and JFK in the division. And you would think that they can be very competitive with both of those just by the record. But then that big
0-3.
Yeah.
Holding offense, half the distance to the goal, still first down.
So the holding penalty will push it back half the distance to the goal.
That big central is so big, though. You know, you never know if there are other potential opponents in the state or in other divisions of the big central. But
Woodbridge will square off with Perth Amboy next week. Snap is high. Nice play by Chair to keep control of it. Fights his way out till about the 2 or 3. Bring up second down.
Last minute of the game.
Gain of 1 on the play will be second down for the Patriots.
Patriots will go to North Hunterdon. Oh no, so they'll be home to North Hunterdon next week. We'll try to erase the memory of this game, I suspect, over the course of next week and get at it with North Hunterdon.
But even with the loss, looking at the standings in the Liberty Gold, they're still right in the mix. A lot of season left. And it looks like a safety. The ball comes out in the end zone.
Now it's a
touchdown Barons in the last 30 seconds.
Referee's waving it off. I see him waving it off. Barons think they have a touchdown. It's the second time they thought they had a touchdown here in the last minutes of this game. The penalty held it back and they waved this off, and that'll take us to inside 10 seconds to go. So, Stefan, thanks for joining us this week. Thank you, Greg, for your work. To all the crew, everybody watching.
And that's the end of the ball game.
That'll do it from here. Okay, so stay with us. We're going to give you a touchdown montage. So for Greg Ficara, for Stefan Lally, Craig Coughlin saying thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, the final score, Woodbridge 42, Colonia 7. We'll see a touchdown montage in just a minute.